So in this video, we're gonna compare Poseidon and the Heavens Rod because a lot of people have been asking me which one should I go for, Heavens or the Poseidon. So we're gonna compare them, guys. There are 5 points in this video. The first one is gonna be the price. The second one is the difficulty, how to get a rod. Is it hard or easier? The third one is gonna be the stats. The fourth is gonna be the passive, and the last one is gonna be the grinding. So let's see which one is better, guys. So first point is gonna be the price. So for Poseidon Rod, you only need 1.5 million. That's it. Like 1.5 million. I mean 1.555.555. And then you can purchase the rod immediately. But for the Heavens Rod, you need 1.7 million. 750 million. Yep. And that's just the rod, guys. That's just the rod. If you include everything, the puzzle, the totem, you need around 2.1 million, just like what the wiki said, 2 million to 2.1 million. So this point is gonna go to the Poseidon rod, really easy and more cheaper than the Heavens rod. So for the second point is how difficult to get the rod. So we're gonna start from the Heavens rod first. Heavens rod, you need to obtain 4 energy crystal. So it's the green energy crystal, blue energy crystal, yellow energy crystal, and the last one is red energy crystal that costs 250,000, and that's it. And you can just watch tutorial from YouTube. It's like there are like probably like a lot of tutorial how to get the Heavens rod. And for the Poseidon one, I could say it's much harder. Why? Because even though you watch the tutorial doesn't give you fish, okay? So, because a Poseidon rod, you need fish to get the rod. And meanwhile, a Heaven's rod, you just need money, guys. You just need like 3 million and watch tutorial on YouTube how to get the Heaven's rod, and then you're gonna get it. But for Poseidon, you need fish. And yeah, you can't get fish by watching tutorial on YouTube. So you need to get it. Especially to get like great white shark and the great hammerhead and probably the whale shark. They are RNG. So if you lucky, you're gonna get it. If you don't, you need to wait. So you can't get it immediately. So this point gonna go to heavens, in my opinion. So the third point is gonna be the stats. So we look at the stat here. Uh, Heaven's Rod have less lure speed than the Poseidon Rod by 20%. And for the luck percentage, a lot of people saying that luck from Heaven's Rod is fake because a lot of people get like bait crate from it. And I also experienced that whenever I fish with this rod, I got a lot of bait crate. I have no idea why, but we're just gonna trust the number, guys. We're gonna trust the number. So from the number 225% with 165%, it's almost like probably 40 or maybe 60. Yeah, 60% difference maybe. And control is the same, resilience 10% less than the Poseidon rod. And for the max kilogram, infinite with the 100,000 kilogram. Infinite and 100,000, I could say it's the same thing because the highest weight fish in this game is like 50,000, which is the megalodon. So you can catch every fish with both rod. And I could say for the stats here, I think Heavens is slightly winning, so I'm gonna give the point to the Heavens. So for the fourth point is gonna be the passive or mutation. So we're gonna start from the Heavens Rod first. The Heavens Rod doesn't have any passive. It only have a mutation. So the mutation call is the heavenly mutation. It will multiply the money, I mean the fish value by 5 times, which is one of the best mutation in the game. It's the second best after Aurora and also the same as the Quantum enchantment, which is the subspace mutation. and it's 15% chance to mutate fish for 5 times value. I mean, like the heavenly mutation, which is really, really decent. Like 15% is really, really decent in my opinion. It's really good. So for the Poseidon, it has a passive and a mutation. So the mutation is finally fixed. It's called the King's Blessing. So this is what it looks like, guys. It just makes your fish bigger, basically. So the passive, it's like give you more money, bonus currency. Each catch has a 25% chance to reward an additional 75% of the fish base value. So it just gives you money, like straight money. So for the Poseidon blessing, it's only 5% and there's an effect on it. Like when you get this, there's gonna be an effect and your fish gonna turn into a King's Blessing mutation and it's gonna be really, really big. I mean, it's only 5%, which is really, really low. So for the passive or mutation, I'm gonna give it to the Heaven's Rod because 15% mutation and the second best mutation in the game. So Heaven's Rod for the fourth point. So the last point, the fifth point is about grinding. So I'm gonna grind with both rod at the Atlantean storm from nighttime to daytime with the seaweed bait because I want to have 100% lure speed on my Heaven's Rod so I don't need to shake anymore. And for the Poseidon Rod, you don't need the seaweed, but I'm gonna give it so it's fair. And both are using hasty enchantment, guys. So let's see which one will give me more money. So the last point, the grinding, finally over. And the winner is Heaven's Rod. Heaven's Rod is 93,000. Meanwhile, Poseidon only 70,000. 23,000 different. So yeah, uh, the winner of this video it's the Heaven's Rod, guys. 4-1. Poseidon only win because only got 1 point from the price because it's cheaper than the Heaven's Rod, and that's it. Um, Stats, I think Heaven's Rod still winning. How to get it? I think it's Heaven's Rod in my opinion. It's easier to get. And for the passive is Heaven's Rod, and the grinding we already see the result. Heaven's Rod, it's the winner. So yeah, I think that's all for this video, guys. If you want to disagree with this video, you can actually just comment down below. It's like Poseidon Rod is much better actually. Yeah, you can say whatever you want. So Goodbye, take care, and have a nice day, guys. See ya. I hope this video helps you.